Team, Commander Forge and Echo Forge rolling in. These quick videos cover the 5100-hour limits for your stationary emergent generator engines. These rules only apply to engines that meet emergency standards, but not the stricter non-emergency ones. Go over the limits or use them for forbidden non-emergency purposes and you lose the engine status. That's a Clean Air Act violation. We're here to help you keep your garrisons compliant and mission ready. Let's get after it.
True emergency use, power interruption from a storm. When the grid goes down because of bad weather, your emergency generator can run with no hour limit. This keeps critical operations going and stays fully compliant. True emergency use, pumping water to fight fires. When you're supporting actual fire suppression, there's no hour limit. Protect lives and property while staying on the right side of the Clean Air Act. These non-emergency uses are straight up forbidden for emergency-rated engines. Non-emergency demand response, peak shaving, and anything tied to a financial deal with a utility. 0 hours allowed. Do this and you risk turning your engine into a non-emergency one. Big violation. Generator checks in progress.
Running the readiness test now.
Maintenance checks and readiness testing count toward your 100-hour total per engine per year. Tests need to be recommended by the manufacturer, vendor, government, or insurance. Log the purpose and hours every time with your non-resettable meter.
Confirmed. Under the limit. Load bank testing counts in the 100-hour annual total per engine. It's part of maintenance and readiness. Keep good records of every run, purpose, date, and hours, because everything adds up toward that 100-hour cap.
Understood. I'll log this test.
Good. Let's check the readings.
Engine maintenance is part of the 100-hour yearly limit per engine. All maintenance, load bank testing, and allowed non-emergency hours together must stay under 100. Log everything with your hour meter so you can prove you stayed compliant.
Listen up, team. These 5 non-emergency uses: planned utility infrastructure maintenance, building utility repairs, pre-storm prep, qualifying demand, and Steinmine rotogrid power. The sum total of all of them combined has to stay under 50 hours per engine per year, not 50 per use, the total across everything. These hours also count against your 100-hour cap. Track every single one.
Planned utility infrastructure maintenance is a non-emergency use. All these hours go into your 50-hour combined annual total for the 5 allowed non-emergency activities. Keep the running total under 50 hours per engine and log everything. Planned repairs to building utility connections count toward the 50-hour non-emergency total. Everything across all 5 allowed non-emergency uses has to stay under 50 hours combined per year per engine. Log the purpose and hours every time. Pre-storm operation before an outage is non-emergency. It counts in your 50-hour combined total. Only actual power loss during the storm counts as unlimited emergency use. Track these hours carefully with your meter.
Qualifying emergency demand response goes in your 50-hour non-emergency total. It has to be dispatched by the local balancing authority or transmission operator to prevent voltage collapse or line overloads, following reliability protocols, with power only to your facility or the local system. Log it as part of the combined 50 hours.
Microgrid or utility power support is allowed in the 50-hour non-emergency category only if there's no financial compensation. These hours count toward the combined 50-hour total across all 5 allowed non-emergency uses. Log every hour.
Team, the sum total of every hour your engine runs for maintenance, load bank testing, engine maintenance, plus all the allowed non-emergency uses has to stay under 100 hours per engine per calendar year. The 50-hour non-emergency stuff is inside that 100-hour cap. Go over it and you lose emergency engine status. Track it tight. Here's the quick reference, team. True emergencies, unlimited. Those 3 financial or peak shaving uses, 0 hours. The 5 listed non-emergency uses combined total under 50 hours. Maintenance and testing plus those 50 hours combined total under 100 hours. Sum totals per engine per year. Log everything. If you go over the 50 or 100-hour totals or use the engine for any forbidden non-emergency purpose, your generator loses emergency engine status. That means it has to meet the much stricter non-emergency engine rules, which these engines usually don't meet. That's a Clean Air Act violation. Don't risk your mission or your unit. Stay under the limits. All right, team, that wraps it up. Stay compliant so your generators keep their emergency status. Keep that non-resettable hour meter running and log the purpose and hours for every single operation. When in doubt, check with your environmental office. Commander Forge and Eco Forge are heading out. Keep your garrisons mission ready. Questions? Hit up your CAA folks. Let's get it done.